One thing that I absolutely love about British magazines from the 1990s is they didn't hold back. If they hated a game, they weren't going to pull any punches and instead went right for the jugular. This was definitely the case when it came to Game Zone, the short-lived gaming magazine that ran between 1991 and 1992. Although it only published 12 issues before being spun off into Sega Zone and Nintendo Game Zone, they definitely left a mark with short yet brutal reviews that targeted some genuine classics from the 8 and 16-bit eras. To properly celebrate Turkey Day, I thought it might be fun to go through all of Game Zone's most vicious takes. From Altered Beast to Rad Racer to Duck Hunt, no game was safe from the dreaded 1-star review. Let me tell you, this is going to be an episode filled with surprises, outrageous decisions, and dog poop. Lots and lots and lots of dog poop. Man, I sure hope you brought an appetite for turkey, because these are the 67 worst games of all time, according to Game Zone magazine.
Oh, isn't life dull?
What we need is a Sega.
That's a games console. Plug me in and things will really liven up.
You can get loads of Sega games like OutRun, Double Dragon, Shinobi,
Ghostbusters! And the graphics, well,
And you can buy extra bits like these.
3D.
Oh, you look
Weird.
Okay, do us a favour. Plug me into a Sega.
Now whack on the patches and I'll get back to sleep.
Alright, let's kick things off with our first game, Ace of Aces, on the Master System. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear! I've seen some tat in my time. For example, the Sinclair C5, Color Me Bad, Plastic Doo-Doo. But I think that Ace of Aces must take the Golden Turd Award for true awfulness. Number 2, Alien Storm on the Master System. Absolutely awful game. Poor conversion of the Mega Drive original. Bad collision detection, sound, graphics, and animation make this game not even worth thinking about, let alone looking at. Avoid like the plague. Shame on you, Sega. Number 3, Alien Syndrome on the Master System. It's a shoot 'em up, beat 'em up kind of thing, rather uneventful. Number 4, Alleyway on the Game Boy. A tired version of Breakout. Not really worth the cover price, very uneventful. Number 5, Altered Beast on the Master System. One of the oldest games around. Rather a crap fighting fantasy beat 'em up. Very poor. Avoid. Number 6, Art Alive on the Mega Drive. Sega's pathetic attempt to produce an edutainment product totally misses the point of any art package. Namely, the ability to save your work and review it at a later date. Using loads of cables, you can save onto video, but that all seems a bit of a waste of time, and the results are bound to be crap. Useless range of colors, brushes, and animation facility that suck mean that you're better off splashing your cash somewhere else. Number 7, Back to the Future Part 2 on the Master System. Oh dear, what a pile of dog do. If I had lashed out 35 quid on a game and got home only to realize how awful it was, I'd be very annoyed indeed. Collision detection that truly sucks, and sprite flicker that gets on your nerves after 30 seconds. Avoid like the plague. Number 8, Back to the Future Part 3 on the Mega Drive. Poor console version of an even poorer film. Not the best game you can get for your Mega Drive. Number 9, Blade Eagle 3D on the Master System. Stonkingly cheap and cheerful, but unfortunately stonkingly crap. Oh hum. Number 10, California Games on the Nintendo Entertainment System. The idea of surfing on the NES is a bit bizarre if you ask me. You couldn't stand up on it for a start. It's got poor graphics, annoying sound, and wobbly gameplay. So, unless you have nothing else to do with your 35 quid, invest it in something else. Number 11, Captain Skyhawk on the Nintendo Entertainment System. A cross between a flight simulator and a shoot-'em-up, Captain Skyhawk is let down, though, by one of the worst gameplays you've ever likely to come across. Only buy this if you got nothing better to do with your money. Number 12, Dark Castle on the Mega Drive. It's rare for Electronic Arts to slip up, but boy have they here. This game is bound to become the Mega Drive version of Ace of Aces. It's that bad. All very sad, awful graphics and sound that hurt. You really don't want to buy this one. Number 13, Days of Thunder on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Bloomin' expensive and also a fair bit crap. Take heed and avoid it as if it were a pile of dog doo. Number 14, Dick Tracy on the Master System. Despite, or perhaps in spite of Warren Beatty and Madonna, the film was pretty hopeless, and the game lives up, or rather down, to it nicely. Number 15, DJ Boy on the Mega Drive. Long awaited, but ultimately a very disappointing beat-em-up with a badly set learning curve that results in a near impossible playability factor. Number 16, Double Dragon 2, The Revenge on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Not quite as good as the original, if that's possible. Number 17, Duck Hunt on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Poor light gun game that finds you shooting grouse. Crap and ideologically unsound, too. Nice one, Nintendo. Number 18, Enduro Racer on the Master System. Cheap price, crap game. This is real Blockovision stuff. Number 19, E-SWAT, City Under Siege on the Mega Drive. Highly unoriginal beat-em-up that looks as dated as a very old thing. No plot, just a fair workout for your trigger finger. Number 20, F-16 Fighting Falcon on the Master System. If this is a flight sim, then I'm a cabbage. I'm not, and it ain't. Crapsville, Arizona. Number 21, Fire Shark on the Mega Drive. Rip-off cart based on 1943. Nothing special, in fact, if truth be told, just something rather crap. Number 22, Flicky on the Mega Drive. Sometimes the simplest ideas are the best, and sometimes they're just plain boring. After playing this for 10 minutes, I realized that this is definitely the latter. After 2 hours of playing, I came to the conclusion that Flicky was not simply boring, it was the biggest pile of smelly brown stuff ever. Don't waste your money.
Nintendo, it's fantastic.
And we're back with number 23, Gangster Town on the Master System. A poor Operation Wolf-style shoot-'em-up, not really worth checking out. Number 24, Ghostbusters 2 on the Game Boy. Who you gonna call? Well, I'm not sure, but I know for a fact that it ain't gonna be whoever programmed this. Not so much poor as poverty-stricken. Number 25, Great Volleyball on the Master System. The only thing that's great about this is the price. Number 26, Heavyweight Champ on the Master System. A pricey boxing sim that fails fairly dramatically to deliver. Large sprites chug around the screen like a couple of goods trains. Number 27, Hell Explorer on the PC Engine. Rather tired graphic adventure with little long-term appeal. You play a monk on a journey of enlightenment. Very poor. Number 28, It Came from the Desert on the Mega Drive. based on an old 1950s B-movie and just as crap. Number 29, Line of Fire on the Master System. A very poor arcade conversion with little to challenge even the most inexperienced game player. Average graphics, sound, and gameplay does nothing to lift this game in any way. Awful stuff. Number 30, Maze Hunter 3D on the Master System. Into the screen Pac-Man? Big hair deal. Number 31, Missile Defense 3D on the Master System. NAF version of an ancient game with the added crap factor of you having to wear a stupid pair of 3D glasses. Number 32, Ms. Pac-Man on the Master System. Yawn. Really, all rather boring. This is traditional Pac-Man with nothing new to offer. Yawn. Next. Number 33, Mystic Defender on the Mega Drive. Ghouls and Ghosts ripoff that totally fails to deliver. Weak and watery. Number 34, The Ninja on the Master System. We're not even going to think about telling you what this one's about, because it's so blindingly obvious. It's also crap, but that's another story. Number 35, Nintendo World Cup on the Game Boy. Awful pile of crap. Avoid. Number 36, OutRun on the Master System. Slow, blocky, and about as much fun as a kick in the groin. Number 37, OutRun 3D on the Master System. Almost the same as OutRun, but you guessed it, it's in 3D. Number 38, Paperboy on the Lynx. This game has outlived its usefulness, I'm afraid. And whilst the Lynx plays the game quite well, you'd be better advised to buy something else. Number 39, Paperboy on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Jolly japes as you throw assorted papers through windows and into mailboxes. The odd perspective makes it almost unplayable. Number 40, Popeye on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Cheap game, but only because it ain't no good. You play the Spinach Muncher in a graphic adventure. Number 41, Rad Racer on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Poor motor racing game. Pathetically easy and with no long-term challenge. Number 42, Road Fighter on the Nintendo Entertainment System. A sad excuse for a racing game. Dodgy graphics, animation, and gameplay makes even the low cover price no excuse. Crap. Avoid. Number 43, Robo Warrior on the Nintendo Entertainment System. A dull and dated concept with very little to justify the price. Number 44, RoboCop on the Nintendo Entertainment System. A very pale conversion of the best-selling computer game that doesn't do justice to the film at all. Poor animation, lousy sound, and awful gameplay make RoboCop a real stinker. Only buy this if you're a dedicated fan, or stinking rich.
Brian, people ask, how do you cope with being a disembodied brain? Just floating in a jar with no girls, no music, no car, no parties. It's not so bad, I say. I just play with my Game Boy. Till they all get here.
And we're back with number 45, Running Battle on the Master System. Very, very poor game. Cross Alien Storm and Ace of Aces, and you've got Running Battle. Awful sound, graphics, and flick-o-vision animation. About the only use you could have for this is to prop up a wobbly table. Number 46, Shooting Gallery on the Master System. Loads of different things to shoot at. Almost as much fun as a major traffic accident, but not quite. Number 47, Shooting Games on the Master System. Loads of different things to shoot at. Almost as much fun as a okay, my editor is telling me to move on. Number 48, Skate or Die, Bad N Rad on the Game Boy. Given the choice, I think I'd rather die, actually. Number 49, Ski or Die on the Nintendo Entertainment System. It's California games on ice. And not much better, really. Choose from half a dozen assorted winter sports and let the boredom begin. Number 50, Smash TV on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. A very, very poor version of the arcade Smash. Truly awful, truly boring. This gets the Ace of Aces award for true crapness. Number 51, Snake's Revenge on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Ugh, what a pile of smelly brown stuff. You'd be advised to eat your weak old socks than play Snake's Revenge. Avoid like the plague. Number 52, Solar Striker on the Game Boy. Vertical scrolling shoot 'em up that soon loses any addictiveness that it might have had. Number 53, Space Harrier on the Master System. Yawn. Yawn. Wake me up when it's all over. Into the screen shoot 'em up. Balls up. Number 54, Space Harrier 3D on the Master System. Sad. 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 Number 55, Super Hydlide on the Mega Drive. Crap arcade adventure with awful graphics and playability that kills any interest quicker than a short sword between the shoulder blades. Number 56, Ayrton Senna's Super Monaco GP2 on the Master System. Sad, sad, sad game that is almost as playable as a dead puppy. Please avoid. Shame on you, Sega. Number 57, Super Real Basketball on the Mega Drive. No, it ain't. Number 58, Super Tennis on the Master System. Not sure about the Super bit, and certainly no relation to the Super Nintendo game of the same name. In fact, this could more accurately be called Not So Super Tennis. Number 59, Super Thunder Blade on the Mega Drive. Ancient game with loads of really blocky 3D graphics. Sadly, it's looking its considerable age. Number 60, Techno Cop on the Mega Drive. You're a good cop out to clean up the city of dirty crimes. You have a big gun that goes bang and makes baddies fall over. That's about it, really. Not really up to much. In fact, rather smelly. Number 61, Tecmo World Cup on the Mega Drive. Simply one of the sorriest excuses for a football game anyone has seen in a very long time. Total rubbish. Number 62, The Flintstones on the Master System. All really rather sad. Pathetically easy and with absolutely no long-lasting appeal. Play the Flintstones? I think I'd rather eat my dog. Number 63, Top Gun, The Second Mission on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Not so much a flight sim as an uneventful shoot-'em-up that tries to look like a flight sim. Neither one thing nor another, really. Number 64, Turbo OutRun on the Mega Drive. Very poor and very dated. Not worth the cardboard box that it comes in. Number 65, World Cup Italia 90 on the Master System. Awful, brown, and smelly game. Really one of the crappiest footy sims around. Number 66, WWF Wrestlemania on the Nintendo Entertainment System. One of the saddest games I have ever seen. Wrestling games can be great. This is just crap. Awful control system means that pin downs are a matter of luck rather than skill. Avoid. And finally, number 67, Zany Golf on the Mega Drive. Despite its low cover price, this is still a pile of brown and smelly stuff.
The Nintendo World News with Mario. We go direct to the ringside at the WWF Wrestlemania Challenge. Ready, kid?
Just watch me whip the Macho Man.
And here he comes, 250 pounds of lean, mean muscle. What a leg drop! Wow!
An elbow smash.
And a body slam! Let's see that again. Is that the end of the Macho Man?
No way. I want a rematch.
This is Mario for WWF Wrestlemania Challenge.
Nintendo! Hey, thanks for watching me go through these classic reviews. If you liked what you saw here, then you should know that we have a whole bunch of shows that talk about classic magazines and reviews. In fact, not that long ago, we went through all of Next Generation Magazine's 1-star reviews, as well as we counted down all of the reviews found in Superplay. That was like 600 games. It was epic. I say dig around the playlist, because you're gonna be shocked with what you find. Now, here's the question I have for you. What was Game Zone's craziest take? Was it Duck Hunt, OutRun, Double Dragon 2? Man, I honestly can't understand how anybody could hate Double Dragon 2. The game's great. Anyway, let me see your picks in the comments below. In other news, we're going to be back tomorrow with a review that was supposed to go up earlier this week. Or maybe it's going to be another Nintendo Switch Online Review Crew episode, assuming that Nintendo inconveniently announces Donkey Kong Land 3. Come on, you know they want to. While you wait for that, I strongly recommend you click that subscribe button and support what we're doing here. Until then,